this is Doug. It's Tuesday morning. This is gonna be hopefully a quick video. I'll say that and it's not quick. I just finished my Starbucks coffee. I just got dispatched. Michael's doing an awesome job. I have a IKEA load, which is right next door to the truck stop, going to West Sacramento. I don't have to get delivered until 5 a.m. tomorrow, which means I have a leisurely day. It's about a 6-hour drive. And then after that, and that's a live unload, which just I mentioned to Michael, I do little mini trainings within my messages too. Live unload simply means that I back into a dock and they live unload the trailer I currently have, which means that next load I won't have to worry about getting it empty, because after they unload my trailer, I'll have an empty for my next load. And then just a quick thing, when you pick up a load, the consignee that you're going to, you will either have a drop, we call a drop and hook, which means you drop the loaded trailer, ideally pick up an empty trailer, and you take care of the arrived at consignee and empty call, and that's called a drop and hook. The other, which I was hoping to have, I don't really mind, to be honest with you, is a live load, which means they live unload the trailer I'm going to pick up at IKEA just in a couple minutes, and then I'll have an empty trailer to go to Target, because normally when you go to pick up a load, you have to have an empty trailer to swap out with the loaded trailer. So obviously, wherever you're going, they have an empty trailer to load, and they have an empty trailer to load, so that it keeps the freight moving. You know what I mean? So drop and hook, live unload, those are things that you learn. And you also realize that live unloads aren't bad as long as they don't take a long time, because you don't have to worry about having an empty for your next load. See, IKEA is right here. It's literally it's about 5 minutes from the truck stop. So I knew going in, because I did my 34-hour reset here, that there was a strong possibility I get a IKEA load. But the last thing I'll say, I'm happy it's not going into Los Angeles, and I'm happy it's not going into the Bay Area. West Sacramento is relatively pretty easy. I'm just going to be going straight up, either 99 or 5, and it's going to be a nice, easy day. Anyway, have a wonderful day. I'm coming up to IKEA right now. Okay, I'm in IKEA furniture. I don't know if they have them in Japan or Singapore or wherever, but we have a big IKEA contract. The biggest load that we usually have is from Spanaway, Washington. It's about 800 and something miles, coming all the way back down to, usually the Bay Area. But we have a lot of loads coming out of this main facility going to the Bay Area. I'm surprised that I'm happy I didn't have to go to the Bay Area. But again, this is a drop and hook. And basically I'm dropping this empty end, got my flashers on, you go slow. You have to watch for these yard dogs and give them the yield away. And then I'm picking up my load, basically parking this in an empty spot, and then looking for my trailer. And I did my arrived at shipper. And I did my arrived at shipper. And then what happens is I'll drop the empty, then I find my loaded trailer. I've got my bill of lading already, so I just find my loaded trailer somewhere here, and then I hook up to it. I do my loaded call, I inspect the trailer, and then on the way out, the guard just confirms the seal. And then the last thing, I didn't fill up at petrol before I came here, because I like to just get the load, and just in case it's heavy. It happens to be fairly light. It's only 28,000 pounds. So that means that I should be able to fill my tank, because I was getting down to a quarter tank. But sometimes if you're a new driver, you'll top off your tank, and then if the load is really heavy, especially on internationals and some trucks, you may be overweight. And let's say I'm just going to Sacramento, I don't need that much fuel. So if you put too much fuel and then you're overweight, you're creating problems for yourself. So those are the kind of things you learn along the way. I really don't even have to technically put that much fuel in. I could put 50 gallons in and have plenty. So those are the things I mentioned. You just learn. Like, the bottom is when you're a brand new driver with your trainer, you'll learn all the little things, but the big things you want to learn is just the big things, like doing your messages, arrive at shipper, a loaded call. You'll do that over and over again. And, delivering, arrived at consignee, empty call. You'll do those macro messages over and over again. And pretty much those are self-explanatory. You just have to fill in the blanks on your tablet, on your phone. I use my phone exclusively. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. I just wanted to kind of give another quick 3-minute training in what it's like coming into a shipper like IKEA. And bottom line is I'll be on the road leisurely. I've got all day to get up there and shut down. And then I deliver this at an IKEA store, it looks like, at 5 a.m. tomorrow up in West Sacramento. So I've just got to think in my head where I want to stop. There's a truck stop at 49er in Sacramento that's in that area, but it costs money if I pay for parking there. It's about, I think it might be $15, but it's really convenient. And the company will reimburse me, so I have to debate whether I want to park there to be really extra close, or I want to park, like for example, down in Lido at the Flying J, which is about 39 miles south of Sacramento, and not pay for parking. That's kind of the decision I'll have to make.